guys, Dan the Wolfman here. Learn some Catch-Jitsu. Subscribe to my new page, please. Learn MMA and Catch-Jitsu. If you were the Combatives.com follower, all 16,000 of you, thank you. Let's do that again. Let's make more. Talking about the turtle attacks, I have one on basic ideas of bumping and breaking the guy down. You should watch that first to really understand the position, how that opens you up to get arm inserts, leg rides, that allow the submission opportunities to happen. Okay, we're going to be talking about attacks from the single leg ride. Single leg ride attacks usually are going to take place. I'm going to show the common entry and then a way of getting into it if I want to enter into the truck position. A single leg ride here is I simply have one hook. And now when I go to throw in this other hook, Steve here is blocking it with his elbow. He's tight. Or I feel he's a big guy and his butt's up high in the air, and I feel like even if I try to throw this hook in, I might get rolled over and come over the top and give up position. He might be timing to do a side or shoulder roll. So maybe I don't feel comfortable sometimes giving the hook in MMA if the guy arches his back and he stays like this. My instructor, Gracie back in the States, man, he's 5'8" and built like me, a bull, but he's shorter, and if you try to take his back, you're just going to fly over the top. So you don't want to be behind the guy. So anyway, usual is going to be you go right over in here, attack to throw hook in, and it's blocked. Right away, back pivot like the hand of a clock going counterclockwise in this instance, and kick this off and use the momentum to get an insert on the other leg. So start to come over here to the other side. So when so I put it here in, and then I'm going to spin, and I'm throwing this hook in nice and deep. Now I got to keep heavy chest pressure. So when you go to a single leg ride, it's either elbow and elbow in your heavy place here, or it's a single elbow here so I can start to work on the legs. Okay, so now make sure you get this position. Here's my single leg ride position. Okay, before I start going into the truck and the leg scissors, knee scissors, calf slicer, knee compression, before I start going into all that, I want to talk about how he could simply post up here. He could post his arms, or I could even attack these legs to begin with. You see how he is right here? No one does this one. I could just double up on this, put my other knee down, grab those toes, push them this way, or reverse ankle break, reverse toe hold it this way. No one ever thinks about just adding extra weight on here, being heavy, attacking him. I got a submission right there. Next up, I'm here, I'm riding him. I got my single leg ride now. If he posts up on both arms, if he decides he's trying to freak out, get out of here, do a stand up, whatever. If this arm posts up, I'm gonna hook inside here, throw this elbow, deep hook at his elbow, hammerlock this up, and then dip your head underneath. Okay, once I'm here, I'm in the wrestler's guillotine. I can just pull this way. Even if we happen to roll, I'm still in the twister wrestler's guillotine position. If he happens to shoulder roll out of this roll here, right? Boom, I throw in my lockdown, and I still got death here to go here as well. Okay, so I still got my neck here. So anytime that's there, you just hook that arm and go, hey, can you chill out, please? Hey, hello! Chill out, please. Here, he post up in the arms. Here, I hook in here, and I make a circle to his hip. Boom, hammerlock it, drop your head under, reach behind the head, S grip, and see he's already possibly being submitted. If you get rolled, you just throw in the lockdown, and you're in that wrestler's guillotine twister submission. Of course, anytime I'm hammerlocking here, you could always just transfer that to a hammerlock. Now, let's talk about going to this calf slicer / knee compression leg win. All I gotta do is here, I maybe got a lasso or a cross wrist. In MMA, I could be grounding and pounding him, making him think about up here. And then I quickly just transfer back, grab those toes, and now look, I'm falling back, but I'm falling back with my weight on him, my ribs on him. That's very important, okay? To fall here, double up on the top of the toes, keep this elbow tight so I don't get counter armbarred, and here. Okay, now I can leg press over 1,000 pounds, and so that should be able to submit him very nicely, and I can pull his toes to the butt a little bit more. Okay, but I'm keeping weight on him. That's very important. Also keeping this elbow, the one that's close to him, that arm tight, is important so I don't get countered armbar. But if I keep weight on him, it's not going to be a problem. If I fell off, come back up. Now when I fall off this time, Steve, look into me and kind of cross-face my head with your arm. Okay, so if I really just kind of got overzealous and fell off and I was sloppy, if I came here, look, he just cross-faces me out, falls his leg out, straightens his leg out, and I got nothing and he's on top of me. Okay? So that's why you want to keep your rib pressure, your weight on him. Besides that, he can roll into a counter armbar. In 2000, I did fight the Pancrase champion Yuki Kondo. In 2009, I surprised him on a Friday night at the Gold Gym he taught at, and he was teaching this move. And later when we rolled with all of students kept trying to do the submission to me. And every time they went back for it, I countered with the armbar. Do you remember how to do it, Steve? So I go here, and if I leave this loose, he's going to shoulder roll, Steve. Bam, and I'm loose, and he grabs this armbar, put the leg over my head, leg over my head, leg over my head. Careful. And there's the counter armbar. So he just shoulder rolls and goes to it. Plus there's kind of like a hip lock thing. Some people will get their leg messed up in there because he can really crunch this down as well, depending on your flexibility. Okay? Now, again, I feel comfortable in that position. I feel comfortable with the double arms on it to really kill it. You don't necessarily have to play one-on-one. As long as you're aware of that counter armbar and keep your arm in, plus I'm keeping weight on him. Space, no looseness, that's what's important. Now above and beyond that, we can go to, I'm here on the single leg ride, I'm up here maybe on a lasso, seatbelt, I'm on a cross wrist, I'm trying to spiral ride, hammerlock and break him down, do different stuff. I can then shoulder roll to this attack instead. I can come here, shoulder roll, bam. This time I decided to grab one and one for more control so I can keep rolling out. I'm pushing, leg pressing here, and I'm pulling on the toes here, and there's that. So I can keep this here. If I let go of this, I can quickly, bam, quickly kill this in a real fight. Keep this tight, this elbow tight, and extend. Yes, he might be able to roll backwards, and then he's on top of my half guard. So you do want to be aware of that. Sometimes I feel like if you just kill the guy fast though, he's not really going to have time to roll out. So some people say always control two one-on-one, but sometimes you can go to two-on-one to kill that leg for that knee slicer, leg compression, knee compression, calf slicer. Now we're going to talk about going into the truck position. So I'm here, I go to put my hook in, it's blocked or he's tight, bam, I go to my single leg grab. From there I can just reach, where I'm covering his hips with my body weight, and I reach, and I pull him up and into the truck. Grab the ankle, grab the top of the toes, pull him backwards. No. If he goes here, I can just submit him here. If he falls flat, loosey-goosey on me, I got all this stuff too. Okay? Most people ain't gonna do that. So I'm gonna yank him, I cover in here, I go here, and I really pull him backwards. Bam, I throw in a lockdown in tight on the leg, lockdown, here. Controlling the toes, the ankle. From here, first submission, banana split. 1, 2, here, pull it this way and stretch. Stretch is growing. Not always high percentage if the dude's really flexible. From there, pass it to the other side of your head. Pull him here, more crotch ripper style. Extend the leg. This one really, you can hurt him. See, I can play with his knee and pull it this way. It really hurts different ways. From there, let's say he's still not tapping, I insert this middle finger to the ligament behind the knee. I come in here. Here's a sideways knee break. I could break his knee right there. If he's strong like he is, Steve, he might extend out of it. He straightens his leg, straighten your leg out, Steve. Straighten your leg out. Bam! That's the energy I wanted to come to this anyway. There I go. Now watch the counter armbar again. So you can either stay in here, or if I go here, keep this arm tight and pull in and extend, go for a quick elbow. Don't leave this elbow hanging out. Steve's trying to reach out. See, if it's out here, he might peel my arm. Then I'm screwed. So keep it in tight. Try and reach my arm, Steve. In tight. By the time he's playing with that, he's going to kill. I could go kamikaze as well. I don't feel the need to, but I could chop down on that. See? And I can pull the toes towards his butt. flexation, ankle flexation at the same time. Now, while I'm here and I'm in this position, again, I could always switch to wrestler's guillotine as well. So this is a faster kill. Wrestler's guillotine, the guy is aware of twister stuff, is gonna be good to defend. This takes me about a minute. If I'm tired, the leg lock, banana splits, crotch tripper, that's like 5 seconds. And I submitted the guy. Baseball bat, elbow in the ribs. Rock him, cast this under your head. Rock him to get under his head. S grip. Cool. If he's really flexible, you can death grip, something like this, or even rear naked all the way in here. Above and beyond that, if he starts to like roll out, like that's what you see, wrestle me that way. Oh, okay, you want to go with that, and then I just hammer lock. Okay, so again, anytime you're in the banana split position, maybe then I transfer to keep my lockdown tight. Behind the head, rock him, get behind his head, bam, 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 bam. And that is the death of Steve. So there is your truck position, your single leg ride, your wrestler's guillotine, and all that stuff that is available once you have a nice single leg ride put in on the guy. Keep your chest weight, even if you roll back right away. For that slicer, keep your ribs, your body weight on him, keep your elbows tight, and be aware that the guy can shoulder roll and go to a counter armbar. So anyway, guys, that's some real Catch-Jitsu for you. Hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my new page, Learn MMA Catch-Jitsu, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Thank you.